is very nice, man. Very nice. Indianapolis is doing it right. Afternoon from Indianapolis. I parked at Garfield Park and I am currently riding along the Pleasant Run Trail. I finally found a spot in the shade to stop and let you guys know what I'm up to. So far I'm riding along Pleasant Run Creek here, and I'm just going to link up a couple of bike trails in town here. Probably going to go up through downtown a little bit, but this is probably going to be like a 25 to 40 mile loop tops. There's that big of a mileage range because it's like 92 degrees right now. We're in a extreme heat advisory, and quite honestly, I'm not super familiar. This is only my second time riding in Indianapolis. The first time I did film, but it's one of those films that didn't make it onto my YouTube channel due to file size. So this is my second time here. I've never been on these trails, so let's go check it out. If you've never been on these trails like me, why don't you come ride along with me? We'll explore together. If you have been on these trails, stick around, ride along. Maybe I missed something and you can let me know in the comments. So yeah, let's go ride. Let's go do some exploring on the Pleasant Run Trail and some other ones, which I'll let you know as I hit them. So let's go for a ride. Office. Eventually I'll cut off of this and take surface streets. Community Justice Campus. Back on the Pleasant Run Trail, going through this park. Creek to my right. Up there, red squirrel. Nice signage here. Well, I guess that way dead ends. I guess that is the way I go. This is a neat old bridge here. probably some leftover storm damage. So I hit the end of Pleasant Run Trail. Now I'm heading north, trying to find 21st Street. I'll hang a left there, and then I think it's DeQuincy Street. I need to go north on that. That'll link me up with another trail. So as you can see, I'm not wearing a helmet. Left that sitting in the garage. Totally spaced on bringing that, so that sucks. Don't be like me. Don't forget your helmet. The other thing that I forgot is my little rear blinky light. It's on my other bike that I'm using to commute to work. So I'm doing great. Can't even convey to you how hot this sun feels. And it's humid, but at least there's the wind. Oh, here's 21st. Hopefully this one has a shoulder. Yeah, looks like it's all right. I got off 21st back there. Now I'm on this DeQuincy Street Avenue. Okay, Pogue's Run Art Nature Park. Hopefully I'll be able to link up with the trail like my maps say. I lucked out. Thought that's where the trail was. We're back in some industrial area, I guess. I'll get off one of these streets. Pogue's Run Trail. This looks like it's I don't know what the park is. It's a big old building over there. Pretty park, pretty trail. Good to be off the roads for a bit. Looks like this is a big retention pond for when they get a lot of rain, instead of flooding into the creek right away. Wait. trail's nice and pleasant so far. Plenty of shade, plenty of things to see, views of the nice creek and all that. Nice view of the creek on this really neat concrete arch bridge. Pogue's Run Trail. Coming up on the Monon. This is Mass Avenue, Massachusetts Avenue. Now we're on the Monon. This Monon trail's quite the trail. Looks like there's just building going on everywhere on either side of it. Alright, now I'm on the Fall Creek Trail. I'm about 17 miles in. It's going to be about 24 more. Give or take a mile or 3. Yeah, we'll see how this goes in this heat. We're here at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. Pretty. Creek is to my right. A lot of people out on kayaks and tubes and that. But this is a beautiful trail, nice meandering, a little bit up, a little bit of down. Twist turns, plenty of shade, plenty of sun. It's got everything. Smooth surface. I have to turn right at that intersection back there. Continue on this way. So this is still the Fall Creek Trail. So this is Skiles Test Nature Park. Nice bit of elevation here. So there are hills in Indianapolis. Well, we're up on top of the hill now. See where this goes. This is a quiet path here. I haven't seen anyone. No walkers, no bikers, no one. It's kind of nice. Ooh, nice and chilly in here. Popped out of that nature park into a nice looking subdivision at the end of a dead-end road, and this is very nice, man. Very nice. Indianapolis is doing it right for bike infrastructure, in my opinion. I've seen bad, and this isn't bad. Well, doesn't look like the greatest road. Oh, wait a minute. I went across the street and didn't even see this trail. This is great, man. So I'm alongside 71st Street, heading west, and there's this beautiful trail. So this will intersect with, assuming this trail goes the entire way, but this will intersect eventually, this road at least, with the nickel plate trail. There's still a path, still paved. Nickel plate's coming right up here. I love how they have everything connected, at least these trails. Oh, here is the nickel plate. Man, I love it. Well, take this down to the Monon. New trail here, nickel plate trail. No shade though. Everything's still wrapped up. Brand new. After that refill of water bottles, we're getting up here to the junction with the Monon Trail and coming around the other side of the State Fairgrounds. State Fairgrounds, grandstand off in the distance. And here we are intersecting with the Monon. And if you're ever in Indy and don't have your bicycle with you, these bike shares are all over. So you can just rent a bike. And here's where I cut off the Monon. Creek. I'm there again, crossing back over it, heading south. From the cultural trail. Bottling company building on the right where they've made businesses and hotel. Alright, well that was my tour to Indianapolis on many of their trails. Finally made it back to the car. Thanks for riding along with me. If you guys made it this far, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and leave me a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. Help the channel out. But thanks for riding along with me, and until the next adventure, guys, get out there and do some exploring of your own. Peace. See you later.